Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the Indians versus Twins Major League Baseball matchup on Monday, April 26, 2021. Of course, here on YouTube, I do more free pick videos than anyone, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out all of our free pick videos. But let's get to this one between the Indians and the Twins. The Indians plus 105 here and the Twins minus 115. The Indians were able to salvage a win from the New York Yankees in their weekend series by beating the Yankees on Sunday. Despite falling down in that game, they were down 3-0, came rallying back, and Tristan McKenzie held the Yankees in check after he had a little bit of a rough spell there, allowing 3 runs all in one inning. Meanwhile, the other games, the Indians were just not able to hold the Yankees back as the Yankees were just swinging the bats. But, I have to say that, the Indians pitching staff, I expected them to do a little bit more than what we saw in that game, including, Shane Bieber losing to Garrett Cole. On the other side of this one, the Minnesota Twins have to be one of the biggest disappointments so far in the early going this season. The Twins have been one of the best money teams in baseball in recent years, and we've really cashed in nicely on them over recent years, but not this year. And we've been avoiding the Minnesota Twins. In fact, in our YouTube premium section in the early game, I gave out the Pittsburgh Pirates on Sunday at plus 200 odds, and we all cashed in nicely on them. And I've been fading the Twins plenty this season. We faded them on Saturday in my regular premium picks as well. With the Pittsburgh Pirates. Not really a strong play on the Pirates. It was just more of a fade of the Twins, and I think that's what you have to do in baseball. You find teams that are running bad, and you fade them, especially when they're favorites in games, which doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's one thing to be a mild home favorite with Michael Pineda, but you have Michael Pineda, he's minus 185, minus 190. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. And, baseball is all about money management, where you could have a 500 record, betting baseball and make a lot of money if you're cashing in at the right prices, and you're mitigating your risk by not taking these gigantic favorites, which they dangle in front of us every single day. And the Twins have been dangled the last 2 games as gigantic favorites. Matt Shoemaker minus 205. You've got to be kidding me. Meanwhile, in this one, Jose Barrios getting the ball for the Minnesota Twins. He is kind of fulfilling that potential that he was supposed to have when he came up. But the problem is he's been on the wrong end of some tough outings out there. He started the season, by winning his first 2 games, shutting out the Milwaukee Brewers, basically throwing a no-hitter through 6 innings, and then they took him out because it was the first game of the year. His second game out against Seattle, 5.2 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 8 strikeouts through 99 pitches, and he was a gigantic minus 211 favorite in that game and cashed at minus 211 without us, right? I mean, we're not going to be there at minus 211. But his next time out, he allowed 4 hits and 4 runs in 4.1 innings, 7-1 loss to Boston. I mean, basically no support whatsoever in that game. It doesn't matter that he gave up the 4 runs. I mean, the Twins scored 1 run in that game. It's not going to help him. And then the next time out, you want to talk about a rough day at the office. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 5 strikeouts on 89 pitches. They lose to Oakland 1-0, and he takes the loss in that game, allowing just 4 hits and a run over 5 innings. That is just DeGrom-like luck, right? So Barrios, it's not him. It's them, right? It's not him. It's the Twins as a total. And when we look at the total package that is the Minnesota Twins and what is, the issue with this team, 24th in runs against and 17th in team batting average against, not getting it done. So, I mean, even facing mediocrity, they're just allowing the hits and the runs at the wrong time, and that 1.33 home runs against. Like I said, the other teams seem to be putting these together in bunches on the Twins. So they're not putting together massive numbers on them, but when they are putting together hits, they're putting together in sequence, and that is really, really costing them. They're just not able to put out the fire. Meanwhile, the Indians offensively have not been able to capitalize on opportunities. Just 3.87 runs per game, hitting just 206, which is dead last in the major leagues, and that's why they have a losing record despite that lights-out starting pitching staff. Bieber, Savali, just a couple years ago, I was thinking about this the other day. I was going to mention it on the live show, and, I probably will next time Bieber pitches. But, you look back just 2 years ago at the Indians' rotation, it was killer as well. None of these same guys, right? It was Corey Kluber and Carrasco. Trevor Bauer was on this team, right? They had that great rotation. It's all gone. Now it's Bieber. You got Savali. Tristan McKenzie's the up-and-comer. You got, here's Plesac, who has pitched really well this season as well, coming in. He's got a 6.75 ERA, 1-3 records. So I guess he hasn't pitched all that well, right? But he has had his moments, and we've seen it. So what happened is last time out he got shelled. So I didn't factor this in my numbers. And last time out he went 0.2 innings against the Chicago White Sox, seven hits, 6 runs. So when you have a short outing and you don't have a lot of numbers to soften the blow, your ERA is going to spike. So, you throw that game out, kind of like we do with racehorses when they run in a snowstorm or in a downpour, and his numbers really soften up quite a bit, especially since he has that game against the Tigers, 7 innings, just 3 hits, no runs, 6 strikeouts on 97 pitches. So he certainly has that kind of stuff, and especially against a Twins team that's been soft as a marshmallow. Losing 2-3 at home to the Pittsburgh Pirates, and now they're favored on the road against the Indians? No way, man. Wade just left town. I'm taking the Indians at plus 105, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, if you're wondering who the top experts in the world believe are the best bets on the card today, head on over to pickdawgz.com and click on the Premium Picks tab.